Well, it's going to be a little strong in the next few days. I think the high point will be on Friday, so it's getting kind of windy today, even windier tomorrow, but already a wind advisory in effect this afternoon for Cameron and Wilsey counties until 4 p.m. Gusts is high, not all the time, but once in a while it may poke up to around 40 to 45 miles per hour. It's not quite there yet in most areas, but could be stronger tomorrow. So again, wind advisory today, Cameron and Wilsey counties. That will likely return tomorrow, may include other areas of the valley. Stronger winds likely on Friday. And even Saturday could be kind of windy. There's a cold front coming in Friday night, not a strong front, but it will likely whip up some winds behind it, at least part of Saturday. I think the morning and the early afternoon could be fairly windy, but also a drier, cooler wind blowing. Current wind speeds without the gusts around 20 to 25 miles per hour. So you see 26 in Brownsville, Harlingen, and Raymondville, some of the stronger wind gusts. And again, you see the trend, strongest in the lower valley and gets weaker and weaker the farther west you go, especially in the Starr County. But the gust right now up to about 33 miles per hour in Port Isabel and Brownsville, over 30 though, even around McAllen, Edinburgh, and the rest of the mid and lower valley, not as gusty in Starr County. Now the temperature is also warming up too. We have strong winds from the south, really warming temperatures, kind of raising the humidity a bit. 80 degrees already in Weslaco, 78 in Brownsville, and 72 at the island. And with that warm wind still blowing, won't be cooling off as much tonight and could be warmer tomorrow. And the strongest winds that we're looking for, mostly along the coast. It doesn't mean if you live outside this little color shading I drew that it's not going to be windy. It's just the winds where you start to really notice it, I think, will be in Hidalgo County, and especially where I kind of made it more orange and red across areas of Cameron and Wilsey counties. Gusts as high in these reddish areas, as high as 45 miles per hour today. At times it may get that high. Tomorrow, though, I think there's a chance to be even stronger, especially in this red area, eastern Cameron and Wilsey counties near the coast. Wouldn't be surprised to see 1 or 2 gusts once in a while up around 50 to 55 miles per hour. It just looks that strong. There's a pretty strong river of winds, a couple thousand feet off the ground or so, that tends to mix down toward the ground in the afternoon once we heat up. So don't be surprised. Again, the afternoon looks very windy tomorrow, especially the closer you are toward the coast. And Futuretrack kind of shows this trend too. This afternoon you see the wind speeds without the gusts still showing about 20 miles per hour, and then they decrease some this evening. I don't think it's going to really drop off a lot tonight. There'll still be a breeze most of the night. I mean, you may hear when you're trying to sleep the leaves and the trees rustling out there a bit. Tomorrow, when you wake up in the morning, already kind of breezy, and then it gets windier by afternoon. Look how by 11 a.m. a lot of the winds are already over 25 to almost 30 miles per hour, and this shows even sustained winds over 30 miles per hour in spots tomorrow afternoon. So again, a windy day, windier than today, and even some higher gusts tomorrow coming, especially in Cameron and Wilsey counties. And then by tomorrow night, the winds should start to die off. That's because a cold front's approaching. Right along the front, the winds will decrease maybe just for a couple of hours or so, and then once the front passes, late at night, by Saturday, the wind's picking up from the northwest, but bringing a cooler, drier air flow into the valley. And it may be dry enough where, you know, if you're doing some stuff around the yard on Saturday and you're thinking, yeah, maybe I'll burn some leaves or burn some trash, probably shouldn't do that on Saturday because the winds will be kind of strong, the air will be drying out, it will still be fairly warm, and you don't want to start any fires. The air not very good out there, and the ground's been kind of dry too. So dry air, dry ground, and lots of wind still on Saturday. Not much happening today. You see a few clouds streaming through the skies. Any little sprinkles or showers are way offshore, and you look across Texas, it's pretty quiet out there. Not much going on, but there is a front approaching, but one that will probably keep most of the rain to the north. Futuretrack this afternoon shows windy conditions around, but dry conditions. By tomorrow, we're looking for another partly to mostly sunny, but windy day again. Temperatures back up in the 80s, but the gustiest winds in the mid and lower valley. And then tomorrow night, you see by around 11 p.m. to midnight, a front's coming in. It may have a couple of showers or a small chance of a weak thunderstorm ahead of it, but once it passes, pretty quickly those rain chances get cut off, and by Saturday we're back into sunshine, cooler, but still some windier conditions around, lingering through part of Saturday. So next 3 days looking windy, with the windiest being Friday. And the first 1.5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast near 81 today. Gusty winds up to about 40 to 45 miles per hour, mostly centered over Cameron and Wilsey counties. For Friday, stronger wind gusts, maybe as high as 50 to 55 miles per hour in Cameron and Wilsey counties, and pretty windy elsewhere. Saturday, windy and a little cooler, just a little chilly Sunday morning, but lots of sunshine on Sunday, and then still some nice temperatures Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as we're back in the 70s and 80s. We'll keep you updated. Let's see what Dina's over there doing.